So make sure that you say here dot dot and then forward slash and then server and then connection. Now the next step is that we need, as usual, we need to say if user is not logged in, then we need to take them to the admin, to the if they are logged in, we need to take them to the account. But here in this case, if they are logged in, if the admin is logged in, we take them to the, let's say, the main dashboard. So let me say dashboard.php. Um, and this is in case the user is logged in. And here, if is set login button, if the user clicks on the login button, we need to take the email and the password, and then we insert here we need to say select user ID. Here instead of user ID we need to say admin ID, and then admin name, and then admin email, and then admin password, and then from admins, where admin email is equal to question mark and admin password is equal to question mark limit 1. And then we say here email and password, and we continue. Here we need to say admin ID, and then admin name, and admin email, and admin password. And then we execute, and then we get the user ID, username, email, user ID. And instead of user ID, I'm going to say admin ID and admin name and admin email, and then logged in. Here we shouldn't say logged in. Instead, because we are using another session, remember we are using another session, therefore we need to say admin logged in. I'm going to say admin underscore logged in. This is very important. So I'm going to say here admin logged in. And then if admin logged in, I'm going to take them to the dashboard.php, and then login success, and then logged in successfully, and then in case of failure we just redirect to the same page, and in case here in case of error we also redirect to the same page. And that's it. Now we need to create the dashboard. So let me here create this. This index is going to be the dashboard. So instead of saying index, we can rename this to dashboard, or alternatively we can here say index. This could be index as well. So you can here say index.php, and then here you could say index.php instead of dashboard. So make sure that this is correct. Here index, and here also index. That's it. Let me save. Let me rename this file to, PHP. It must be PHP. Lastly, let me create a new account. As I told you, you should never create a registration page. You should never, when it comes to admins, you should never create a registration page unless you are planning on hosting it on another server. But still, it's dangerous because any user could create an account. I recommend only creating a login page, and then if you want somebody to work with you, then you need to create an account for them, and then you need to give them email and password. So for example, here in the admins, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click insert, and then I'm going to create a new admin email and password. So the admin ID is going to be given by the database, and then here I'm going to say admin name. I'm going to say admin, just admin, and admin email. I'm going to say admin@email.com, and the password And then the password must be hashed. You cannot type the password like this. You cannot say, for example, the password is 12345. You need to select here from this menu, you need to select MD5. So you need to look for MD5, which is this, MD5. MD5. By the way, if you don't use this, it's not gonna work. Here it's a you need 45. So this 12345 will be hashed. This is very important. Again, if you don't say MD5, it's not gonna work. Lastly, you just need to click on go, and this is gonna create a new admin. So let me show you that. As you can see now, a new admin has been created, and it says here admin ID is 1, name admin and email, and the password. The password, as you can see, has been hashed. So the password is hashed. But you should know, of course, the password. The actual password is 12345, but this password is the hashed password. Now, the last thing that we need to do is that here we need to make sure that the input should say login btn, and the method must be post, and the action must be login.php, and the name for the email is email, and the name for the password is password. Let me now head on over to the browser and test. So I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go to the login.php. Now in the login.php, so now in the login.php, let me here say admin, and then at email.com, and then let me say 12345. If I click on login, as you can see, it will take me to the dashboard, and it says here logged in successfully. So now I'm in the dashboard, and I will be able to use the dashboard if I log in.